Ready.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Entering play call screen.
The Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UCLA Bruins offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Snap in the shotgun. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute.
Touchdown, Oregon! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Entering play call.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Dropping back, it's open. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And wings it incomplete. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
PHP stretch.
Give to the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Back to the ground with the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Ducks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running...
There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get into the 36. It'll be first down. The Ducks in the hurry up.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. It's a play they needed to make. They're trailing. It's still early. Lots of football to be played, but that was an important down and distance in this one early.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Parrish. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes the catch. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Entering play call. Coach
PAT unit on the field.
Categories. You have 15 options. Attempt to select.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Entering play call.
They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play. Time
has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer.
FS over, cover 2, SS, cover C, cover 3 hard flat.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Spread. Spread.
Dropping back, it's open. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Entering play.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Entering play.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Here's the give off the left side. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UCLA will go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? To the air, it's open. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. And they'll...
Entering. Coaching. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth chart. Entering. Depth chart. Slot 2. Slot 1. And
the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Snagged out of the air. Still running at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
How
efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Cover 6, cover 3, cover 6, cover 3 does middle.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to pass. It's open. Pocket breaking down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Here's the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Cover 3 sky.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him.
Looking deep down the right side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game. But sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence and a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UCLA!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute and score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Stretch.
They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Running behind that left side. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Entering play.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
There are 19
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Scanning the field, it's Bitonio. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Split wide. Trio RT open. Spread UV. Slant smooth. Florida crawl. I'll go. Slot out. Tight open. Speed. Bench return.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering, return left.
The Bruins will kick it away to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half.
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
0-1 trap. PHP slips. Teamer. 0-1 trap.
They'll give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Ducks are flying down the field. Back to pass, it's Bitonio. Looking left. It's caught. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Power red. UB rep. Sprint out smash. Formation. There. Coach signature. Formation. Out. Inverted. Load option. Concept. Outside zone. There are 10 categories. You have 11 options.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. On the run, it's Parrish. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play in that tackle.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Bitonio. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Offensively, I think we got to be a little bit more creative at this point. 2 plays ago, gain of no yards. Last play, he just gave up a sack. Let's think outside the box. This is a golden opportunity to put a touchdown on the board.
He's got him. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Give him 6. Touchdown,
Coach suggestions. There are
lining up to add another.
You have 15 options.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Entering play call. You have 5 options.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure. Yes,
it's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Well, the defense knows that they're going to have to go horizontal sideline to stop this offense. Nice job rallying to the running back who catches that swing pass out on the perimeter.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Bruin. And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive.
All doubles. Jet touch. Zone kick jet.
Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Got it in the middle. It's Duff. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys.
Entering play call, split width. Wing slot double from recent. There are 8 category. Concept field goal. There punt formation. Strip wins over rollout. AHP blast.
So first down will open up the final period. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number 1. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
You have 12 options. Formation. Choose the player to replace. You have 11 options. Formation. There are 8 categories. Close. There are 4 categories.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Selected.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
There are 8 categories.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Choose from a coach red option formation. The option is empty base flex. There are 19 categories.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw. It's Matonio. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in punt, turning it on. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
35, UCLA, 14.
Looking for blockers. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Back to pass, it's open. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Turning on the Jets. Past the 30. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UCLA!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Across the 25. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. To pound their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They'll try to power it in. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front.
Empty base flicks. There are 19 categories.
No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And the Bruins are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Looking to throw, it's open. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though this team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. He wants to throw it again. Stands in and takes the hit. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Excellent.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Entering play call. Play formation. Option is empty. Verticals.
One more play to pad the stats. Making side adjustments here.
Post. Audible.
To the air, it's Batonio. Back's got it. Touchdown Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll start the return inside his 25. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32.
Option is cover 3 sky.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did.